graduation ceremony talks and all these.
I just started recording, by the way. Sorry about that.
So clearly, there are members of extreme groups being allowed near our children. So one of the primary catapulting reasons why I wanted to get involved is because of what I'm witnessing. Okay, it's not like I just came out of the woodworks and was like, I'm some guy on the far right that wants to join. But you as a school board member, what would you do in the position that they were in? Would you have done like what Micah Grant did, which was basically silence himself, not speak up for fear of the repercussions of the school union? Or would you speak up and let teachers and parents know that there's a communist revolutionary working at the school and it probably should be extinguished, being as it's technically illegal to teach communism in schools?
Schools have curriculum.
Yeah.
Schools have policies.
Yep.
Schools have procedures. If you violate those policies, procedures, or operate outside the curriculum, it needs to be investigated, and based on that, action taken against the teacher. I'm not going to speak to what happened in Natomas because I don't know the details of it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that if hate groups like the Proud Boys were in classrooms espousing their hate, then that is outside the curriculum, and action should be taken.
So, what is espousing hate? I mean, are you a believer in freedom of speech?
Yes.
So do you believe that there's something called hate speech?
Yes.
So can you define what hate speech would be?
No, I'm not going to define hate speech for you because you're going to disagree with it.
I'm asking you your definition. I'm not here to disagree. I'm just here to ask you a question. As a potential member on the board with you, like I'm not here to attack you, Ben. I'm here to ask you questions. I wasn't on the internet talking bad about you. I wasn't telling people not to vote for you. I'm not telling people that you shouldn't be a part of a process, okay? A democratic process, which I'm allowed to be a part of, right?
I never said you shouldn't be a part of the process. I said
you said people should not be allowed to be on the board, is what I recall reading.
I don't think that I said that.
What does it say?
It's on Facebook.
Absolutely. Check it out.
So here's the thing.
I don't want them anywhere near schools.
I don't think that you have the right perception necessarily of everybody, and that's kind of the thing. So like for me as a member of the community, as somebody on the board, you're completely fine with blanket statement, blanketing everybody that's a part of a group. So that's kind of my biggest concern with you, is that you're willing to say that everyone that's a part of a specific group is a hater or is a racist. And for me, that's pretty much, it's pretty...
If you're an identified member of a hate group...
What hate group? SPLC? So the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Has
identified... But who uses the Southern Poverty Law Center? Do we on the right, do we on the conservative side use a website to label people as domestic terrorists? What does the FBI say?
I am an independent candidate.
Right.
I'm not part of a political party.
Right.
I look at the Southern Poverty Law Center and I trust them as an organization that helps to identify hate groups.
That's key, folks. That's key. This man is running for office. So can I ask you, do you support BLM?
Who are members of BLM?
I'm not asking you who. I'm asking, do you support the organization of Black Lives Matters?
Black Lives Matter is a movement that has variations of beliefs. It is not an organized group with structure that has specific
So they have a 501(c)(3) tax. They have a taxable, right? A tax-free where you can donate money. They have a house that they live in.
What are their positions?
They're communists, revolutionaries.
I have never read that.
Have you ever heard what Patrice Sellers said? That we are communist revolutionaries who have studied.
I don't know who that person is.
It's because you haven't looked at BLM. That's why I'm kind of like, people will support an organization just to have support for a specific community, right? So like what I really want potential voters to see and hear is just the honesty, which is good with me. I'm glad this intercourse is happening, right? I love the fact that we're involved in this dialogue because it is going to show a lot of people that are anywhere right, that are Christian, that are potentially fearful.
No. Do not confuse Christians with the Proud Boys.
No. Christian.
You may be the
Proud Boys are Christian.
You may be the modern day Klan, but
modern day Klan in terms of what? So my black leader is a part of the Klan. Enrique Tarrio, a black Cuban, is the leader of the Klan.
When I look at the actions of your organization,
what do we do?
And I look at history, I've seen your videos.
The Democrats were the KKK, bro. Who freed the slaves? Was it the Republicans or not? Abraham Lincoln.
Have I identified this as a party issue?
You said that I'm wearing a Klan hood.
Yes, I am.
A Klan hood.
I am.
So, I show up with a friend of mine. I show up with a friend of mine who clearly supports me.
Yes.
Clearly supports me.
Yo soy cubano.
What does that mean? So, I'm a white supremacist who shows up with a black member of the media. And how does that work out?
Hate has a lot of aspects to it.
So can you give me an example? That's
No,
why
I'm
I tried to ask you, Ben,
I'm
as
not
a member who's sitting on the board.
I'm not going to go into this with you.
Okay, so
you
the
know
Southern,
who you are,
I guess I do, and I want to know who
and
you
the
are.
Proud Boys are very clearly identified as a hate group
by the
this.
SPLC
Correct. And I
the
believe
ADL.
in what they say.
So
I believe in what they say.
This is amazing.
If you disagree with
no,
me, that's
I love
fine.
it. This is amazing because what you've done is you've lost half of your group, half of your party, half of the people
I
who
don't
vote.
have a political
I know
party.
you don't. And that's why you're running as a liberal. And that's why when I see the back of the car over there, the BLM, what's on? I think it's your car as you roll
Excuse me,
up.
do not point
No,
at
it's
them.
they're in
Do
public
not
space.
point at them.
Would you like me to point at them? What are you gonna do about it, Ben? Would you like me to point?
They're
at
not
them?
on camera.
What do you want me to do?
They're not on
Ben?
camera.
Come on. They show up in the car, and I see what's on the back. I'll
This
show their car.
is why you shouldn't
I'll
be on
show
the
their
school
car.
board.
What do you mean? I'm not the one that's supporting a group that burned down billions of dollars in buildings. Do you understand? You're calling me a member of a clan.
Yes, I am.
A clan. I show up with a black man. You understand what you're
friend
saying?
of 2 years.
You
Friend of
understand
2
what
years.
you're saying? I show up with, you don't have a single person. I mean, I
Sure.
guess they're partly of color,
Hey.
but you
Hey.
have the nerve
This
to call me a
conversation-
clan member.
this conversation
We're at the
is
park,
over.
Ben. We're at the park, Ben.
This conversation
You're gonna
is
move
over.
then, Ben.
The minute
You're gonna
you
move then,
started
Ben.
speaking to other people besides me,
He's in the park. He comes to the park,
Yes.
has members at his table.
Well, let's respect.
Has his members at
Let's
the
respect
table.
what he said. He said the conversation is over. I'm done.